What are they actually doing? Are they actually providing concrete measures now?
Well, Rish, at this point, I think we're still waiting for some details about what exactly was discussed here between the PBOC governor and some of these developers. I know that, some of those initial headlines are focusing on that idea of funding support for private firms. But really, I think what ultimately matters here is how much of this really is focused on developers, specifically helping them with funding costs, helping them meet reasonable needs within their businesses. That's really what this is ultimately going to come down to. Because remember, I mean, this is the property sector makes up some 20% of GDP when you take in all of these related industries, and has really just been in turmoil for so long in China. And a big focus or a lot of attention was paid last week when that Politburo statement came out to what it was saying about the property sector, what it was saying about housing, what that meant for trying to finally turn this industry around, because I think as we've seen this year, we still haven't really seen any kind of a meaningful reversal in terms of the health of the property sector. And so anything that comes out of this meeting or any future meetings today, we know that the top economic planner is about to give a press conference in about an hour's time. Anything that comes further from the property sector, I think, is what's really going to matter here, because at least from this perspective, it seems like, this is, again, like that idea of that targeted incremental support coming from China. But we haven't still seen anything in terms of, say, big, giant mortgage, relaxations or anything like that.
Now, Joe, we just got this headline at the moment that they're speeding up a plan to resolve this local government debt, which is really at the moment a percentage of GDP, controversial. We have various measures of it, given what you think the size of the economy is. But what they're saying is that they really want to get approval to issue and swap out some of their hidden debts. And bonds are going to be key here as well. Just reading this at the moment, in debt swaps and an extension and restructuring for these development companies. They need wiggle room, don't they? And that's what I guess they're trying to provide.
Yes, Rish, they really do. I mean, this was, again, another big focus of that Politburo meeting, that idea of resolving some of these risks within local government debt. Because remember, I mean, we've spent so much time talking about the idea of stimulus this year. What does support look like? One of the huge constraints for rolling out stimulus is how saddled with debt a lot of these local governments are. I mean, they're being told that they need to issue more special local government bonds, that they need to speed up the issuance of those things so that they can spend it on infrastructure projects, so that they can get the economy moving again, boost more activity. But a lot of these governments are incredibly wary about these massive debt burdens that they've accumulated over years and years and years, trying to solve some of these issues and trying to address risks within the economy, finding any way, whether it's through debt swaps, what have you, finding some way to resolve some of the hidden risks that they have on their balance sheets is definitely, I think, a step toward resolving those issues.